Day right here on 92.3 Nigeria Info. My name is Jude, the dude, or Mamigbe. And yes, we have a lot more. The problem is right now, which of these wonderful songs do we get to listen to? We have over 120 Motown hits live ready for you this morning, but we cannot play 120 of them. We just can't play 120 of them, but we'll do our very best to give you at least some of the best that we can for the next 3 hours. So expect 2 songs every hour today, if not even 3 during the 10 o'clock hour today, all courtesy of some of your requests from yesterday, talking about Motown today as we take our lives literally in retrospect. Now, speaking of retrospect, this morning inside Rivers and on the Office Beat, I ask a question, particularly for those of you who are business owners, to join in. And also, if you are an employee, maybe it's time, that you start to send some messages across to your employers, because this morning we are going to be talking about the office atmosphere. Your business atmosphere. Now, I start off using where I work right now, and it's a bit of a madhouse. I have to say so. It's a bit of a madhouse. In fact, I've had colleagues who have come through and said that, look, it's like when they want to employ people in this company, when you pass the gate, they check your meter. If they were small, they know you're not worthy. You're not worthy. They send you outside. There has to be a madness to the method and the method to the madness. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but overall, in the 6 or 7 years I've been here, I can tell you this, that there is a sense in some sections, there's a sense of camaraderie, all right? There were times when outside, unbeknownst to you guys, outside Daniel Braid, Job, Kofi Bartels, Ufoma Agbanro, they'll be throwing jabs at each other. We are laughing, we're rolling down, we're teasing each other. People are looking for who's the next girl we're going to date, where we're going to find food. Kofi's probably thinking of where Ufoma is going to take him to go and eat something that he has never had in his life before, So there was that kind of atmosphere here. And it wasn't so much. I remember Daniel Braid saying this just before I left. It was not the salaries that was bringing us back to this building every single day. It was the spirit of camaraderie that was here that made him want to come to work every single day. Now, ask yourself, what is the mood in your office? As a business owner, let's be honest. Do you think your employees like to come to work? And if you're an employee, be honest to yourself. How much do you like your office space? Some of you love your careers, but the current place where you're working is not particularly healthy for you. Can you voice it out? So here are the questions this morning. Once again, what is the mood at your business place? If you're a businessman, if you're the one selling Gary, if you're the lady selling fish, if you're the lady selling, chicken, whatever it is you're selling, that your area, what exactly is it that makes you go there? Are you the combative type of person? Is that what is happening in your space? If you go to My One and you want to buy clothes, I'm using all of this place as an example. If you want to buy clothes from My One, what is your impression about those people there? Do they look like they're all friends? Or is, hey, come, sister, follow me? What exactly comes to your mind when you think of going to buy things in My One? What comes to your mind when you go to buy things at one of the big supermarkets in Port Harcourt? Now, secondly, and this I think for all of you who are employers of labor is very important. Do you have staff bonding activities at your office? Don't laugh. Don't say, no, we are not Shello, we are not Ajipo, we are not Elf, we are not Total, we are not Belama Oil. No, we cannot do that. Please don't laugh. Don't laugh, because there's only one thing that makes people continuously come to your place, and that's if they believe it is worth it. So, fasten your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a conversation. The
views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeriainfo FM. Nigeriainfo, let's talk.
And now, hello Port Harcourt with Jude on 92.3 Nigeriainfo.
017-923-0002, 0817923-0003, 0817923-0002, 0817923-0003. At Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH is where you'll find us on Facebook and on X. At Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. WhatsApp is 08090306416, 08090306416. Once again, that number is strictly for the reception of messages. Please don't call the WhatsApp number. All right, please don't call the WhatsApp number. Once again, numbers to call 0809 030-6416, 0809-030-6416. Calvin here starts me off this morning on WhatsApp. Said, Jude, good morning to you. How many officials do you think will be able to carry out this question you're asking? Staff bonding activities in this Nigeria, in this Port Harcourt? Jude, you have to be kidding me. No, Calvin, I'm not kidding you. I am honestly not kidding you. If you ask any genuine HR person, that's human resource person, they will tell you that, having activities that bring the team members together is likely, not more likely, more often than not, right? The surest way to boost your productivity. But yes, Kevin asked a good question. Say, how many of you guys, those of you who have supermarkets in Port Harcourt, those of you who have petrol stations, all right? The 2 or 3 people who work for you, do you usually say, oh yeah, let all of us go and sit down and go and have this here as Oga, Madam, okay, we don't close work today. Oh yeah, all of them now come, let's go and sit down. Do you guys do that? I'm not saying it has to be every Friday or every day, but do you make out time at all for that? And if you're listening to me and you work anywhere, whether you work in an insurance company, the banks, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be surprised that a lot of bankers don't even have this. I will not be surprised if I get a call from a bank staff, right, and says, "Oh, Mom, we don't do anything like that." I will not be surprised. But let's get to hear from you. 017-923-0002, 0817923-0003, 0817923-0002, 0817923-0003. WhatsApp is 0809-030-6416, 0809-030-6416. Please don't call. The WhatsApp number is strictly for the reception of messages. All right, IKS says that you good morning. This one that you are shouting, people should go and have fun together. Who is going to pay? Is it the businesses that are struggling to pay salaries and you want them to start to have staff bonding activities? Oh no, maybe not in this period. Ibiso is on Audley Road. Ibiso, good morning to you.
Yes, good morning, Jude.
Good morning.
Like you mentioned, some of your former colleagues like Danny Braid, Kopi, and Bovre, and different people, that sometimes you just crack the joke, that is the love in where people are and the foundation people build in your office. At least one is cast down, you can encourage the person and all the rest. And I believe, as you are not there, the people are still communicating. Like in your one of your branch in Lagos, I see that love. And now go to our own business. Like, if you go into any business with frustration and let me just manage this business, you cannot make any impact here.
Okay, so call us back. Let's go on the break, please. We are back. It's 9:30 a.m. Some of you are probably in your place of business right now. Those of you who don't work from home. Some of you are probably in taxis right now, but at the petrol station. Now ask yourself, whatever my business is, teacher, doctor, a pharmacist, maybe you are a lab scientist, maybe you are the lecturer at the University of Port Harcourt, maybe you are one of the accountants at the University of Port Harcourt, River State University, Ignatius Ajuri University, the Captain Elechi Amadi. You are in those sectors right now, okay? What is the mood of your office or your business space? Can you honestly assess how you feel when you come to that space? In fact, one of the most beautiful melting pots I've seen in my life, right, when it comes to economic activities, is the Federal Secretariat here in Port Harcourt. It is a mismatch. You have everybody there. You have the immigrant. There's some offices that some of you have never walked up to. They're all there. You have the people who are, selling, food, those who are obviously servicing that building. So from the snacks, from the meat pies and the whatnot, you have people who are always printing the business side of it. There's a lot going on in that space. And every single time I go in there, I keep asking myself, do all these people know each other? Do they get along? Because I know there's always office drama. What are the battles and fights that go on in that particular building? It's always interesting. A lot of you just drive by, you don't really think about it. Every time I get there, or even when I'm driving by, I always look. It's a big building with so many people, so many things are happening. So let's get back to you now. As always, please turn down the volume of your radio set. Refrain from making derogatory or defamatory comments. Didn't see or hear it, please do not make mention of it. And very importantly, please keep your conversations civil.
Views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeriainfo FM. Nigeriainfo, let's talk.
And now, hello Port Harcourt with Jude on 92.3 Nigeriainfo.
Ibisos kindly sent us a message. Oh, he sent us a picture. Oh, this is so amazing. It's a picture of Carl Joy Berbe, the fake DB we used to have in this building. Talking about Chidi and his fake predictions for you football fans. And then there's Kofi Battels. Say good morning, Jude. Friendly atmosphere in the workplace and business space. In your studio, you guys love one another. You crack jokes, help each other, and it's not the money, but it's the love they have doing. And there, take a look at this picture. That's from Ibiso. So thank you very much for sharing this picture. I am definitely going to push this. In fact, let me just forward it right now. Oh, this is so lovely. Thank you very much. I don't know how you get these pictures though, but yeah, thank you. Zion is in GRA. Zion, good morning to you. Welcome to Hello Port Harcourt.
Yeah, good morning to you, Jim.
Good morning.
There is a place I used to get stuff here in Port Harcourt. And in that line, they all do same business. And I've never heard one day there's an issue.
Interesting.
And I asked my customer, what is the secret here? And the guy told me that, yeah, we work as one because we are all doing same business. If one person don't have a product, they can easily go to the next shop to sell for them.
That's pretty impressive. That's decent. Those are
that being next. Yes. And to be honest, this is how God has designed us to live. Helping each other. I thank God for where I'm working today. We cooperate. We understand each other as brothers. If, for instance, your wife comes visit us she can never leave here empty-handed.
Oh, wow.
It's not possible.
Wow.
She must want to come back again. It's an atmosphere we build. And I take this word understood there to my business and to all my staffs. We must work together as one.
Do you guys have staff bonding activities? I'm sure your office
Yes,
does, but I'm talking about you. I mean, your private business. Your private business.
Yes, they come to my house weekends.
Oh.
Weekends, those ones that have chance, they come to my house. We eat, we drink, we play. For me, that's just my concept in life. Eat, drink, and be merry. And whenever we have outside gigs, those from the other branch, I will go follow. You and I will not get what for our side to do. There's no one want to go. Because the truth is this, when you see these people as partners in progress, you don't see them as if they want to come and cut away from you. They want to collect your benefit, your profit. Now me get the business. I must collect the lion's share. You go get problem. But look at it that there is like an attrition to progress. Most of they eat them small. Now they do the work. Now me they keep the money. Or you make on a take so that now go get strength, go work again. The people will be happy. Do you know that some of them need to even call me? This one will be say dealer in people, they go outside work. I go follow them go. You will there for rumomancy, now work not the rumomancy. No, I won't follow dealer in people. Do you know what brings? We combine us together. And I find out that this is a happy business we are doing. For instance, at the end of the day now, they take their transport, they take food to go and eat. Outside, they want their eating in the morning. The truth is, if you don't take care of your staffs, you are going to have serious problem. How much more they are up to 20? You are going to have a serious problem.
Zion, Zion, I'm sorry, but Calvin sent me a message earlier on and he said, Jude, you're talking about staff bonding activities when business owners are struggling to pay salaries. How then can someone manage that? He makes a very good point. Some people are actually struggling to pay salaries. How do they want them to now say, okay, let's make the atmosphere fun?
You know why you're having problem to this business? Before now, what was the strength of his workers? Before now, you see, the only businesses and families relationship that will survive this era is those ones that from the beginning they are sincere. From the beginning, they're doing the right job.
Okay.
Before now, I can also relate it to our yesterday conversation on interviews. Most of the people we employ here are people who are working somewhere else. And when we interview them based on, okay, why did you leave? And they told us the reason they left. We now improve on that mistake that organization did so that we can keep this one. Now, when this one came here, all the people she knew, all the guys they were working there, they now start bringing them. Oh, I'm now working here. Customers are coming. Do you see? But if you don't take care of your business, that is why you say, yes, I agree businesses are struggling. Let's be honest. But as a boss, do you want to business are struggling? So let me punish them. Instead of paying their salary, you cut the salary. My brother, they will steal from you. Your account will never be balanced. You will complain. BP will hold you. Hypertension will hold you. Your blood pressure will high. You will be confused. Can you go do the job? Okay, now I'm in my work, in my office. They are there. Am I there? No, do I know what is going on? Do I care if anything? But because you have already gotten a staff, a bond that they cannot steal from you, that they are not touching, let's be honest, they must touch. But it's not that kind of touch that will kill the business.
Okay.
It's that kind of touch that we know that anyhow, man must work now. Where you they work now, workshop. Okay, here I'm working now. You don't know workshop. Do you know that sometimes my boss have to give us some certain cash? Guy, go and share with your people. Go and motivate. Okay, when you come visit, the money will give you. Who will get it from? The allowance is who will get it and give to you.
Fair enough.
Build this bond and forget this mentality that people are coming to collect from you. It's give and take. Give us, take from us. You take, we give you. That is my mentality, and we are making progress.
All right. Thank you very much, Zion. So how many of you are doing the give and take? WhatsApp messages now. Let's get to read some of them. Good morning, Jude. The workplace atmosphere can be blissful only if employers make that provision. The bigger fishes, senior staff or colleagues, are transparent and unselfish. The junior staff or colleagues are also loving. Okay, well, thank you very much. No name to that message. Thank you very much. This one says, it is not advisable for you to go into a profession with frustration. You will not excel. You will not excel there because you are just saying, let me manage it. Like when I walk into your studio and, okay, so you took these pictures. I see the love and joy amongst the staff of Nigeriainfo, and I saved this picture on my hard drive. I know that some of your new staff intake will look at this picture and they'll be excited to build togetherness and the more, and it's still coming. Okay, all right. Okay, so more is still coming. All right, thank you very much. All right, that's from Ibiso. All right, this one says, good morning, Jude. So I'm a big believer that you don't carry everybody along. Like your conversation yesterday talking about testing, it's very possible to have a work atmosphere that is good, but there'll always be somebody or some people who are trying to break the business down, either out of jealousy or they're just sheer wicked. So please, when you are trying to be the nice person or the good oga in your office, take note of those who are trying to bring you down and find a way to remove them. Take note of the wicked persons in your business and find a way to remove them. That's if you want to continue to have a decent place for people to work in. I don't think I can find fault in that submission. I don't know if you do. Let's get to Facebook now. Facebook and X at Nigeriainfo PH. We're live, by the way, at Nigeriainfo PH on Facebook and on X. Jeremiah Rufus says, Oga Jude, there is nothing like that here in Port Harcourt. All the bosses are with stone face. All they know is do your work and make money for them. They do not care about your feelings. Every day, some persons work with sadness. Jeremiah, maybe that's a general statement because, at least we listened to a caller, that was Zion. We've listened to Ibiso's comments. Yes, some people are also saying that, yes, you can have that kind of atmosphere, but you have to be careful to remove, the bad eggs. So it can be, Jeremiah, it can be that, all the bosses in Port Harcourt are bad. And they're making the mood in your business, or rather in that business place or space, dour. Jeremiah, maybe you are. Jeremiah, if you're still listening to me, please, let me ask you, if you can reply, because I can see your message here. Are you happy with where you are working, assuming you're working for somebody? Or do you have a business of your own where people are under your employ? If you're still listening, Jeremiah, please, you would do us a huge service if you could provide, a response to the question I just asked. Because I'm particularly interested, because this is a general statement. And, general statement can be very misleading at times. There is nothing like that here in PH. All the bosses are stone-faced. That can't be true. You work with sadness every day. They don't care about your feelings. All they say is do your work and make money for them. Jeremiah, please send me a message. Something doesn't sit quite right with that comment. Something is off. I don't know if anybody feels that way, right? It can't be that is everybody. Maybe in Jeremiah's place, something is definitely off in Jeremiah's place. Something really is off. All right, Dominic, thank you very much for your message. 0809 030 6416 0809 030 6416. That's where you find us on WhatsApp and on Telegram. Bye 2.3, good morning. Hello, Port Harcourt.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Evan. I'm calling from Barrister State.
All right, go on, please.
I just tuning, but I now know the topic of the day.
Okay, we're talking about workspace atmosphere. What is the atmosphere like in your business or in your office? Are you happy there? Do you people have staff bonding activities? Do you people do like anything like that in your place?
Okay. in my business, my activity, the guy just yeah, I just trust God.
Do you like working there?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So at least you like working there. It's not so bad. Charles is in Rumi Bekwe. Charles, good morning to you, please.
Good morning, Jude. How are you doing?
Very well. Welcome, please.
I just had this beautiful laugh when you read Jeremiah's message.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay.
Listen, I'll tell you what. It's not all bosses in Port Harcourt. You got some. I know of some fantastic bosses that when you see the way they relate with their staffs, you will be shocked. I know of someone who doesn't call his staffs my staff. He doesn't like using that word. You know what he calls them? His colleagues.
Oh, and he's the owner of the business.
Yes, he is.
Interesting.
It says the use of that word, as far as it's concerned, is derogatory. That these guys are human beings. You know? And in his establishment, I'll tell you this, you got staffs who are not productive. He's still doing everything possible to make them productive because he gave them a level playing field. But one thing he doesn't like is if you're assigned to do something and you don't do it, he doesn't find it funny. He gets to discipline you. After doing that, he calls you, gets to talk to you, until you go back to your work, and that's it. You have a good number of them like that as well. You see, what gets to change some bosses is the attitude of some staffs. You take advantage of the fact that this guy is a pleasant guy.
He's a decent human being. Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you take advantage of it. And at the end of the day, it changes his attitude towards you. And the innocent ones to get to suffer from it as well. So that's just what it is, dude.
So, Charles, let me ask you: do you enjoy where you work or where you carry out your business?
Matter of fact, I happen to be a boss myself.
Okay. Do you think your colleagues enjoy working with you?
Listen, those guys are family to me.
Ah, nice.
They are family to me.
Nice.
That's just it. They are family to me, and that's it.
All right, Charles. Thank you very much. It's a pleasant thing to hear. Ibiso, good morning to you, please.
Yes. Good morning once again.
Good morning.
Like I was saying, in anywhere you are working, if you are not working there, that is from your mind, you not excel there. Because it's like you are working with frustration. So anything people around there do is upsetting you. So to me, it's good you go into a profession or what you like that will give you joy. That's why, this picture I sent to you. Sometimes we just go to my system and look at some of these pictures and get excited. My kind of business, I meet people every day. So I communicate with different people in the society. So my joy is to meet people. My joy is to make new contact with people. So it gives me joy. And now, Jude, let me tell you one thing again. Do you know that some people go into marriage with frustration, so they cannot excel in that marriage?
That's an interesting twist to this conversation, Ibiso.
Like that's why they say a broken relationship is better than a broken
marriage. Yeah.
Don't go into marriage with let me pity Jude and say yes to him, because it's not from your mind, and every day you have problems. Go into something that will give you joy. Now, this is what you are doing. Maybe initially you didn't read mass communication, and along the line you fall into mass communication, and you see the things there, and you embrace it, and you're excelling. Every day, this 9 o'clock program they are doing, Hello Port Harcourt, it gives you joy. And when you come back, I buy bole. So it doesn't give you joy because you are communicating with people and they are responding. But if you are doing something that is not giving you joy, you continue to get upset. In fact, in that studio, you will destroy some of the systems. And yes, because you are coming there with frustration. If when I come to your studio, you put timetable of the day. But once it is 9:25, if you add advert, any other discussion you must cut the person and say, please let me call back, and you go for that advert. You have the artillery for the day. So, but if you are there with frustration, you will shun that artillery and do what you want to do. And the management will query you. When they even query you, you will frown face at everybody hates you. So it's good you go into what you are doing that is giving you joy. Not stealing, Because people say, you say, go and do stealing.
All right, thank you very much. If you say, don't go and steal. All right, well said, Ibiso. Thank you very much. Messages coming through now. Anyone who is meeting or experiencing only bad employers is the problem. Either they are carrying bad vibes that they take to every office where they are employed, or they are bad workers. When I'm in Nigeria, I'm based in Abuja, and I am a good employer. Are my workers happy 100% of the time? No, they're not supposed to be. Some of the things we deal with are heavy stuff. So if they are happy with such, I should be worried that I have hired a psychopath or a sociopath. Interesting. Okay, all right. Now, every space, we have just about 3 minutes, all right, before we wrap up now. So every space, I beg your pardon, has its nuance, right? There are certain things that you will find only in that space, you probably won't find anywhere else. Take, for example, the protocols for doctors to go through before they get into the operating room or the theater, all right? It's way more different. There's a level of preparation. I have to prepare before I come here, but I don't have to wash my hands up to my elbow. I don't have to wear protective equipment. I don't need very bright light. If you think the lights in this studio are bright, wait until you see the lights in a standard teaching hospital. They can be blinding, right? I don't need all of that. But the thing is, are we all preparing? Yes. The question is, are you happy that you're preparing there? And also the management of that place. What are they doing to improve productivity? Wrap up with a few messages. All right, this one here says, Alex in Port Harcourt. Good morning, Jude. Please, Jude, now that you're talking about, services and how people are happy in their place, can you ask the police people? Yay. Okay. It's another day for police to catch strays. Can you ask the policemen in Port Harcourt if they are happy as they are disturbing and collecting money from people on the streets of Port Harcourt? Please help us ask them. Alex in Port Harcourt. Okay. All right. I think that question pretty much speaks for itself. Right? I don't know. Alex, I don't have the answers. And I dare say no one will be so bold as to call. When I say no, I'm talking about a police officer. Will be so bold as to call to help us answer your question, Alex. But thank you very much for asking. Thank you. I'm sure somewhere it's hitting a nerve or two. Hopefully a safe one, not something that will make somebody angsty. We wouldn't want somebody to be snapping all over the place. All right. Arthur says, good morning, Jude. Witchcraft is not only when people fly at night. Wow. Anybody who takes pleasure in the pains and sufferings of others is a witch. We can see that in several offices here in Port Harcourt with stone cold bosses who do not care about the progress of their employees. It's kind of weird that we can't actually do, or can we? Maybe we'll just take a microphone one day and just visit some offices and just get some staff and say, how do you feel about this place? Just random sampling, because we can't obviously go everywhere. But these comments though, but like Charles says, hey, look, there are some great workers, and there are also some great employers. So Arthur Wanyahu and Jeremiah, we got to ask you the questions though. But hey, very valid. There are bad employers. They make the atmosphere of the place terrible to work in, and people more often than not just are looking for options. Well, we'll go on a break. We have the adverts coming up, and like I promised you earlier on, more music from Motown today. Today is all about Motown on Throwback Thursday.